100 videos. After a time span of 8 months, I today can proudly say that this is officially my 100th and first video on the channel. So I want to dedicate today's video to how my path on YouTube has been going so far and how my first experience with YouTube has been after uploading 100 videos. But before we dive into anything too deeply, I want to introduce myself really quick to all the new faces that might be watching this right now. I'm Sin, and over the last 8 months, I've been growing this YouTube channel around the topic of game art and game design. We've done cover art drawings, anime and manga, talked about my soon-to-start game art school journey, created character and creature concepts, reviewed video games, and talked about big gaming content creator legacies. I must say, I'm really proud about the variety of content I was motivated to provide, thanks to every single one of you watching, supporting, and most importantly, giving feedback. So this video doesn't only serve as a perspective on my channel's growth, but also as a thanks to each and every one who has made my past 8 months so incredibly joyful. But now, let's talk numbers. How much success has the Sin of Creativity community actually seen in the past months? What was successful and what was not so much, and how will I be handling my channel in the future to improve its experience for you? Well, from this moment of recording the video, we managed to gain almost 40,000 views, 110 comments, 1,066 likes, 98 shared videos, and 80 subscribers. And I have been managing to hold a pretty consistent streak of uploading every weekend. I know what you think. Sin, this isn't really a lot, right? And that couldn't be further from the truth. I was able to make 1,066 people happy with my videos over these months. I was able to provide content for them they enjoyed, and maybe made their day a tiny bit better. I was even able to have 80 people want to engage in more of my content and stick with me in the long run. And I feel so great about that. It's one thing to make YouTube videos, but it's another to be able to make people happy while also doing what you want to do and what you love. Which for me is talking and drawing about video games with you guys. And in the midst of it, I have also been able to create some bangers so far, like my Satoru Gojo You Summon It You Draw It, or the more recent talks about Technoblade, as well as the first Berserker Kazan review, for which I am super happy they could reach so many people who genuinely found joy in watching them. Of course, there also have been quite many flops so far, but hey, that's also kind of part of the feedback to give. Seeing what makes you guys interested and what not so much has and will help me in the future and in a way I proceed on my channel. Which is also the next topic I want to talk about. As I'm sure some people know already, I will start to study at a game creation art school this October. And I'm hopefully gonna learn a lot about the game creation and a lot about game development in the next years. This will likely include creating concepts for characters, environment, and game types, as well as programming, 2D and 3D art, and coding, and some more. Concerning that, I am planning to provide a big part of knowledge I gain on the channel that will be accessible through videos, shorts, and streams. Now don't get too excited too quickly because I have no idea how streaming on this platform works and what kind of equipment I'll need and so on, but I've been thinking about this a lot lately and I'm really starting to sympathize with the idea of throwing out a stream here and there, depending on when I'll have the time between my studies and stuff. As soon as I'm ready and really into this game creation thing, I also plan on starting a series on reviewing games based on the perspective of a newcomer game designer, which then would be me, to provide some of my own expertises. if you can say that, judging from a more professional type of view. But that's stuff to come in the future and all still in development and stuff. I also want to encourage you guys to feel free to send me some suggestions for what you want to see, since a part of what I'm doing is of course mainly focused on your interests. So feel free to ask for anything as long as it's at least somewhat connected to the realm of games or art. Finally, what tips can I give to new creators? Find a niche. It's important to not post about anything, making your channel a big mixture of content, but rather focusing on one specific content type and stick with that, so viewers know what they can expect from you and stuff. And of course, don't give up. And find motivation in every sub, in every like, in every comment, and in every view you get. Because if you don't keep trying, you'll never know what you could have had. For me, all that's left for me to say is if you want to follow me on my journey to becoming a game artist and are interested in things surrounding video game and character creation, game reviews, concept art, or just me drawing your favorite video game characters, then feel free to subscribe to my channel and leave me a like and some feedback in the comment section to share your thoughts with me. I promise to keep on grinding, hope to see you in my next video next weekend, and wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.